If you were to live to be exactly 100 years old and you died the second you turned 100, you would have lived exactly 876,000 hours. Okay, a lot of us think we're going to live 100 years. That's not true. The Bible puts it this way. The Bible says our years are 70, or 80 if we're strong. So you get 70 to 80 years. Maybe thinking to yourself, why am I talking about this? Well, welcome to another episode of Self-Employed Success Secrets, Wednesday edition with me, your host, Marcus. On today's episode, we're going to talk about why you should not work hourly, okay? And the problem that's going to be solved in this video is that you may have a business thinking, have the decision to be like, do I charge hourly or do I charge per project or a success fee or a flat fee, whatever. Okay, this is going to solve that. And this matters because you only get so many hours in your life, okay? Just remember that you only get so many hours in your life. You work hourly, you got to there's a huge cost to doing that, okay? And I'll get more into why you shouldn't work hourly more in the video, but this should help you a lot, okay? And just add more time to your life, okay? Thanks. It was Steve Jobs who said he lived to be 56 years old. He said, customers don't measure you based on how hard you try. They measure you on on what you deliver, okay? So think today, this is a great way to start this video, and it's saying avoid working hourly, okay? People don't care how much it took you to put into it. They just care about the result of what they're getting out from it. Like, let's say you are a painter, you paint houses, okay? You could be like most painters and charge it per hourly, or you could charge per house. Like we'll do small houses for $2,000, we'll do big houses for $5,000, that's it. So that way, your time is well spent, and you can, when you're not painting, you can sit back and think to yourself, how can I truncate? How can I take the amount of steps out, shorten the steps in the process of painting this house, okay? And also, too, the first thing I want to talk about is that avoid working hourly because you get penalized for getting better at your job, okay? Back to the painting example. If you learn techniques how to paint, you get new tools to help you how to paint faster. You're getting penalized if you work hourly, okay? There's a lot of pitfalls to working hourly, okay? Another one of those pitfalls is that your time will get cleared up really quick. There's a shortage of input you can put in the client. There's already an inherent shortage to what you can do because everyone gets 24 hours a day, but it gets even worse when you do it hourly, okay? Like if you're an hourly, like if you are a massage therapist or if you walk dogs or something, okay? There's an inherent drag, a weight on how much you can do. And so hourly just makes it worse. So I'm gonna get into what you should do instead. Okay, there are alternatives to this. But the main points I wanna make in this video, and the secret is avoid hourly work if you can. Okay, that's an inherent question of every business. Are we gonna do hourly or are we gonna do per thing? What I do, I charge a flat fee per month, so that way I can sit back and think to myself, what are ways that I can improve the process but still not diminish the quality of what I'm doing? Remember, quality is one of the most important things of your business. You know, I'm not talking about doing something for nothing. I'm talking about being smart about how you do work, okay? You do not have to charge hourly. Some people charge hourly. Another thing about charging hourly is that you can get work done in 46 minutes and you're like, oh, or you get an hour, 14 minutes and it's only an hour. And you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. And sometimes you'll be sitting around just waiting for the hour to be done. It's inefficient. It's an inefficient way, but it's something that companies came up with because they need to keep costs down. Hourly is a great way to keep your costs down, getting people to work hourly instead of based on their output, which you should get paid for. But you can pay for results and not work put in, okay? Every self-employed person chooses, are you gonna get paid for results or are you gonna get paid for the time you put in? I'm gonna get paid for results because that way you can do a whole lot and a whole little. That's what efficiency is. So think to yourself, whatever you're doing, don't work hourly. Okay, it's not gonna help you. It's gonna take time away from your friends, your family, your fun. Okay, don't do things that are gonna take away time from your friends, family, and your fun. Okay, and if you are working hourly, let's say you do something like you teach karate to kids. Okay, you may think, okay, I work hourly. What can I do instead? You can create a product, create a book, or like a DVD. Or you can sell posters, you can sell t-shirts, you can sell products. You see this a lot on YouTube. There's a lot of different ways you can work around the time aspect. It's just that you're gonna need to spend your time wisely if you wanna make the type of money you want to get the life you want, okay? And everyone can still win if you do flat fees. We just gotta be smart about, okay? I hope you're seeing there's so many secrets to being self-employed. I want to share that to you so you don't have this problem like, what do I do? Okay? What do I do? All right. Also, too, if you've watched this far, stay tuned for today's surprise. It'll just help you move up in life. But, you know, like that Steve Jobs quote said, he lived to be 56. That was it. Okay, remember, if you live to be 100 years old, you get exactly 876,000 hours you spent on this earth. Don't waste it working hourly. Or if you do work hourly, charge a super high rate. Hours should be worth it. Okay, even right now, you know, the hours go by and that's it. And that 876 hours is everything. Sleeping, eating, everything, working. All right? Don't work hourly. Charge based on the results you create, and the better results you create, the more you can charge. So you should focus on being excellent, reaching for excellence in everything. So that way you can charge a high fee and help people and be efficient. Help a lot of people. You know, think about if you, back to the painting exam, you paint houses, instead of working hourly, you say, we charge two rates, $22,500 or $5,000, that's it. Whether your house is big or small. Every house fits into one of these two, big or small. That's another thing, is be simple. I made a video about that. I'll do simple better, but just always try to be simple. You do that, you sit back and be like, you know, we're gonna buy these tools. It took us 5 days to paint a house. Now it takes us 4 days to build a house. Then you find another technology that helps you paint a house in 1 day. So you see that? It forces you to get better. Charging hourly is like you get penalized for getting better. And you don't want to do that. There's a lot of people that spend a lot of time at work and not getting paid for it. And I've seen what can happen when you work hourly. It can be crazy. You're working for a very small amount of clients and it's just expensive. But hopefully you got something out of this video is that avoid hourly work if you possibly can. There are workarounds to hourly work, but avoid it because a lot of it's you know, it just doesn't end up working well in your favor. And you get the choice. At the beginning, when I first started being self-employed, people wanted me, they tried to pigeonhole me into working hourly, and I was just like, I'm not doing that. I want $500 a month, $1,000 a month, and that's it. And after a while, people respected it, and they're like, whatever it takes to get the result we want. And that's where you start winning, okay? Think about if you're a painter, you paint one house a day, $5,000 a day. You work 6 days a week, you make $30,000 a week painting houses because you did not do the hourly thing. $30,000 a week, do that times 52, that's how much you made in a year, okay? Not a day surprise, but hopefully you got something of value seeing that. Working hourly is not worth it, okay? Surprise time. Let's see what today's surprise is. Surprise, okay? Today's surprise is from John F. Kennedy. He said that conformity is the jailer of freedom and the enemy of growth. Enough said. Okay, lastly, as always, unsuccessful people that make decisions based on their current situations, but successful people, you hopefully make decisions based on where you want to be. Understand that avoiding hourly work will help you reach your goals, your monetary goals in life, okay? If you have to work hourly, find a way to create products too. And take the time aspect of what you're doing, okay? As they say, successful people, rich people choose to get paid based on results and not time. And that you can use that money to make it work for you instead of working for money, okay? Being smart and working hard and working consistently. The magic formula, okay? Have a good rest of your Wednesday. Continue to strive upward. Okay, bye.